Happy New Year! Hello, how are y'all doing? Do you love these glasses? Look at them. Happy New Year, they say. No date. I like that. Because I forgot to order this year. You slipped up on me.
How?
I don't know, Mama. I just sitting here with this video one night and I thought, I've not ordered.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And then you said, after you said, we got some with no date on them. I said, really?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, I guess when we added this into the cheese ball, it didn't firm back up. You'd probably have to do it in the freezer, but it still made a beautiful ball. It firmed up, but it didn't get as firm as a log, and where we could cut it in half. I was hoping it would go back to cream cheese steak, but it didn't because
Not too much
we had all that jelly in it.
Jelly in it.
I'm gonna take these off. I can't hardly see anyway. I may put them back on right before 9 o'clock when the new year comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're just joining us tonight and you're like, what are they doing? And what is this early bird special? Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. When we videoed earlier and we wrapped up and we was sitting here, I said, what are we going to do now, Mama? We got to wait a couple of hours. We've talked to Mama's sister. We've talked to friends and family. I looked up and it's still. I said, next year we're going to have this early bird special at 6. We don't set up at this late. Usually, like when we film and we clean up dishes, which we have no dishes tonight, we go to bed at 7, go to our rooms at 7, and you know, you get all ready, you get your stuff, you got your night minutes, you got to get your clothes ready for the next day, those things. And settle in by 8:30 by now. And get good and warm and toasty and turn that TV on and watch a little something, you know, and then drift off to sleep by 9 is what we normally do.
Yeah.
Mama's not as bad as I am.
No.
She can hang. She'll stay up with them.
No,
Sometimes I'll hear her go down the hall or something at 10 or 11. I'm like, is she not going to bed yet? But sometimes she's up again and sometimes she's not. But now then what I do is I go to sleep. I'll drift off at 9:30. And then I'm up. This morning, I got up at 2 o'clock. 2:08. And I was awake till 5 something. And I gave up at that point and started on my phone and was on the TV. And I dozed back off. And I'm always up at 6 when a 6 o'clock alarm went off. There I was, but that's the way my sleep patterns go sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I sleep real well. Mama, we've got some little smoky. We didn't do a great deal because we don't eat this late, but we did do the cheese ball that Mama's been waiting for.
Yeah.
And we've got a few little smokies over there. And we come on about 5 minutes early. Because we've been waiting, folks, forever for y'all to get here. I'm glad you just made it. We got us a little punch, a little Russian tea, hot punch.
Yeah.
The Russian tea is a half a gallon of tea. Now, there's the recipes out there. Here's my shortcut. Make you a gallon of tea, put what sugar you want in it, and then pour half of it in your kettle. That's what we do. And then this is 1 quart of orange juice, 1 quart of pineapple juice. Cinnamon. I put cinnamon sticks and loose cinnamon. Just because I like cinnamon. And I squeezed, how do you say that? Squeezed 2 whole lemons and put the lemons in there with it and let it boil. And then I sliced some orange slices just for prettiness and let them on top of it and let them flow. I took those out though that night because this is left over from Christmas. We didn't make any more. And then, if you're so inclined, you can stretch it by adding just filtered water. And you can add a couple of bottles of water if you want to. But the less water you put in it, the stronger your Russian tea will be.
Yeah.
We usually leave it pretty potent.
Tea and the juices.
If you want to weaken it down a little bit and not have it use apple juice. Apple juice won't add any flavor. It'll just stretch it out, but yet it's not like water either.
Keeps the strength more.
If you didn't see us make the cream cheese ball, This is a spin on our usual. Now, what we normally do, we take a hook, and you can do this too. We just spun it because we've done it the other way for so long. But for simplicity, and after this is not firmed up as firm as I thought it would to make a log. See, it's still firm. It's just not as, you put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours, didn't firm it back up.
No.
If you want it to stay firm, soften your cream cheese, slice the cream cheese right down the center, and it'll look like 2 sticks of butter. Then put it on 2 different platters. Put your pepper jelly over top of it, and eat it with crackers. And it's perfect that way.
Oh, yeah. That's
But we like it. We tried it last year before last. We added a little bit of pepper jelly in the cream cheese.
we added a lot this year, which made
Mama's
it
blaming me because I put a little bit more, and let's just be honest about it. This New Year ain't gonna bring no difference. She don't blame me. If you put less, it'll be thicker, but it won't taste as good. So you be the judge of that.
We can spread easy with it.
But this will spread easy. Whoa, it'll spread easy. But if you want to keep it in squares, you certainly can, but just using the cream cheesecake. Mm-hmm. Now the little Smokies, here they are. Well, these are just in a kettle. If you're going to do this for looks, fix them in a kettle or a small crock pot. Transfer them out into a pretty party bowl, and people will think you really did a great thing. But there they are. You can see them. They're just the little Smokies. And we didn't fix many, but they're hot. And they've been cooking for 2 hours. Mama put these on as soon as you all left earlier. And they're still good and hot. And these are easy. But there's several ways you can make these. We just put a package of little Smokies.
You want it back?
No, ma'am. We put a package of little Smokies. You can add, if you're going to use one of the small packs, if you're going to use a family pack, you have to add a little bit more. I'll give you the big recipe, and then you can do what you want to with it. If you use 2 packs of little Smokies, or one of the big party packs, and use your crock pot, because you're going to have a party for several people, then use you it's a 12-ounce jar of jelly, or 8, not the 16, 12 to 16, you can use. We use grape Concord jelly. Use about 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. And about 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Unless you're trying to cut back on sugar, then just use 2 tablespoons.
I think you just put tablespoons.
I just put tablespoons in that, but the 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar packed is usually what we used to put. That's a lot of sugar, I know, and a lot of grape jelly, I know. Yeah, it's not anything healthy, and it's not anything low carb. But anyhow, that's what we do, and then we use your favorite barbecue sauce. We use Sweet Baby Ray's on this. But that's it. That's all you have to do. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I have made them in the past with Heinz chili sauce. I have made them in the past where I use brown sugar and orange marmalade. They're pretty good that way too. I have a friend who swears by the Heinz chili sauce in them, and I think maybe a little mustard. But it's good that way too. Mama don't care for it that way.
No, I don't have.
She likes the sweet and sweet and sweet.
Yeah, I'm a sweet person.
And that's what we fix. We fix it the way Mama likes it. And ironically enough, that's the same glaze Mama puts on her ham. That's what she put on Christmas ham. Is grape jelly, mustard, and brown sugar. And it's delicious anyway.
Yeah, flavors are good.
Mama, you look awful pretty over there.
Well, thank you.
We turned out the lights. We've got our lamp here. We've got a ring light over there. Y'all can see it's good enough. But we want a little party. She's going over there and she's playing a little music. I don't think y'all can hear it. We don't on the right end. The music's playing. Should be all free music. It shouldn't be copyright, that kind of thing. We're not trying to make any money off from it. And I don't even think y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear music? Anyway, that's what's going on here. And ironically enough, too, is if you were to drop in when we weren't videoing, normally we keep the lights low. And we got some music going, don't we?
Yeah.
little peace, a little joy. Happy New Year, Cindy.
Happy New Year's.
Cranberry sauce with whole berries. Yes, Karen, I forgot about that. You can use cranberry sauce in these instead of grape jelly. I have had that before.
It's good.
Hey, Linda, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Anita. Folks, this is just a little quick early bird New Year's Eve party. We ain't setting up to midnight.
No.
Not even for the new ball. I'm not even going to stay up to watch the new ball. I have to watch it in the morning. If I'd have slept better last night, I may be able to set up to where I may have woke up with one eye by 12. I may wake up at 12. Sometimes my brain does that to me. Just thinking about I could be up at 12, I'll wake up at 12. I have set an alarm before at 5 to 12 on New Year's Eve just to open an eye and look at something on the phone. Do y'all do that? She was like, no, I'll go with that. Mama, you going to get up at 12? No, you'll be up.
I might be awake.
She'll be up. There'll be murder and mayhem going on in her room.
Oh, yeah.
She watches those old shows. She's found her one show now. Used to, she watched Old Angela. You know, everywhere Angela goes, bad luck follows. And one person would die an hour. She's found her a new show she announced the other day.
It's
And there's 4 or 5 of them dies, and they fill out all the murders. How'd they do it, Mom, in an hour?
there's a smart.
Does Angela ever show up on that?
No, it's in England.
Well, she's in England, isn't she?
No,
She talks Englandish.
no, but she's in America when she films.
She's in Maine, or
Maine. Cabot Cove, Maine.
the only detective shows and highly complicated mysteries I like to watch is Andy Griffith and Barney. I love it when Barney gets on a big case.
Loads his bullet.
Gets his bullet out. Mama loves them. She loves all those kind of shows. I'm glad she does because she finds a great deal of enjoyment in it. Now, she got me to watching, and I'm surprised I even remember this. Used to on Sunday nights when I was a kid. Mama, I probably must say it wrong. Did we watch something called Petricelli?
Yeah,
I
he
remember.
was a detective.
I remember Petricelli.
Yeah.
I can't even say it, but you know, y'all got the drift.
Yeah.
And Columbo. We used to watch Columbo. I love Columbo.
Mm-hmm.
Love that old wrinkle raincoat. And that
Just
cigar.
one more question.
Now, I'm the type of person he get on my nerves. I told Mama, I said, if he ever showed up and started asking, I said, look, you probably already know I done it. Well, just go ahead and take me. I can't take you coming around here every day asking me one more question. If you ever do a murder, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word.
No.
If you ever do it, unaliving of somebody, and Columbo shows up and asks you one question, you it. There's not a lot of mystery in Columbo movies. You find it immediately. Whoever he asks the questions of. And if he ever asks you to sign anything for Mrs. Columbo, like if you're famous, it's over.
Oh, Lord.
And when he has him to sign stuff, it's funny. He says, write that out to Mrs. Columbo. What have you found of it?
I was looking at the time.
Oh, yeah, we got to pay attention. It's 8:40. It's 20 minutes till New Year's.
Our New Year's.
Early bird New Year. Why do we have early bird? I maybe let's start explaining that. We want to go to bed. And we know a lot of y'all do too. And a lot of y'all, it's against, you don't have a choice. You know who you are.
Some have to work tomorrow.
Well, you have to work. Some of y'all have been up and it's your bedtime and your body will not allow it. Your body said, look, you hit that chair, lights out. If you're of a certain age, about my age, if I sit down, it's just, I'm dozing. I'm dozing. It no matter how good the show is, no matter what I'm doing.
My mommy sat down. She worked hard all the time, though. But she sat down. She fell asleep, and I'd say, "Mommy, you fell asleep," and she'd say, "No, I'm just resting my eyes." So now I find that this old girl, when she sits down, guess what? She rests her eyes.
Now, Mama,
bless the snacks.
We're gonna bless it. We blessed it earlier, but we'll bless it again. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this year. We thank you for blessing us, dear Lord. We thank you for improved health and improved Mama's improved condition, dear Lord. We thank you for answered prayers. And Lord, we hope that 26 will be a good year and to be faithful and people come to know you even more, dear Lord. Watch over us and watch over everybody gathered. Bless us into a new year, dear Lord. Watch over us and lead, guide, and direct us in all that we do. Watch over our world and watch over this nation. And dear Lord, I've heard all kinds of things going on with New Year Eves, and just pray for protection, Lord. Protection against everyone who's out and about. In your name we pray. Amen. All right.
I'm ready to try Smoky.
I'm going to try one of these little Smokies. Like we ain't never had one before, but
No.
we're going to try.
Good as ever.
These are not just New Year's Eve snacks. These are our basic snacks. And you know, sometimes Mama and I, and then the other family members too, we'll try to show off a little bit, and we'll come up with some new snacks. And very rarely does one stick. We usually have the originals, but we'll try some new ones. And people say, well, it was good, but we'll have our Smokies and our stuff. It's kind of like if you come over, you know there's certain things that we're going to have. My uncle, we was sitting here Christmas Eve, and I was telling him, you know, this is dill pickle cheese ball, and this is the traditional, and this is that. And my uncle said, you made them little weenies, didn't you? Them little Smoky. I said, yeah. And he goes, I knew you would. So it's good to have something to depend on.
He wanted them.
And he wanted them, and he said, you didn't change them. I said, nope. Nothing's changed on them. Them's original. But we had some new stuff too. I think it's okay if you have some new stuff, but just don't mess with the old traditional favorites. Somebody's got their heart set on it.
Oh, yeah. Them are really good.
These are good, Mama.
Yes. Put them on there and let them simmer in it. It's flavored good.
And it gets thicker and better. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Like I said, not healthy, not low carb. I will say this, though. As you look at this little Smoky, it's thoroughly coated. But a lot of the sauce is here, and a lot of the sauce is in that pot. So you're not eating a whole jar of jelly, nor are you eating 3 tablespoons of sugar. Are you choked?
No, I'm not bad.
So you're eating that little bit of glaze on there. So that's a lot of protein. And I guess really if you wanted to, you could wipe it off after you cooked it in it, and there would be a little bit in it. But it's not like you get credit for every ounce of that carb. Let me say that because, I like to justify what I can. I don't drink that or nothing. So
It's good enough to drink.
I've always justified it as saying, yeah, you put a lot in it, but most of it stays in the pot. Let's go with that till we can learn better. Mama, you've not even tried your cheese ball.
I'm going to right now. Get me some. I got my crackers.
See, it's semi-firm.
I wouldn't hold it up long.
No. But it didn't really it's where we emulsified it with that jelly, and it really just stripped it of its ability to firm back up. Wheat cracker? You got some wheat crackers.
Yeah, I got me some.
Okay, folks, there it is. Going to give this a whirl, too.
We are eating semi-healthy. These are wheat crackers, and which is a little better for you.
And we're going to go with that, too, until we learn different.
They're good, though.
Sometimes you just don't want to know everything.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm waiting for, that right there. It's got that taste.
Now, one thing about it, letting it sit those 2 hours brought it through it.
Oh, yeah.
It really blended it well. That's one of Mama's favorites. Always has been.
I don't know why, but it is.
And you wouldn't think hot pepper jelly would be her favorite, but it is.
But it has to be sweet. Hot pepper jelly.
True. Now, right there is a bunch of that sauce left on my plate. Can y'all see it? I'm going to leave it. I ain't getting credit for all that. Some things we eat the entirety. If you put it in something, you know, you're going to eat all of that. But marinating it and stuff, a lot of times, you just don't eat it all.
You just ain't going to take credit for it all, are you?
You know me too well, Mama.
And drinking out of my Snoopy cup.
And I'm drinking out of my pup cup. Oh, Sheila, so sorry. You know, we forget that sometimes, that holidays are cheerful and celebratory, and families get together and laugh and have a good time. But sometimes there's an empty chair. And sometimes it's this year. Sometimes it's been 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, 9 years for some. And it don't change.
No.
So there is a sadness that goes on. Let's remember everybody at this time. Some people just quit celebrating them. Some people push on. Whatever you choose to do is right. Whatever you choose, it's right for you. Don't let people tell you how to grieve, and don't let them tell you to get over your grief. That's a personal, very, very personal thing. Nobody can tell you, well, it's been this many years, you ought to be doing better.
No, you don't.
Or when I lost my loved one, by now I was already... That's personal, folks. And you all respect each other with that. Because some days are fresher than others. So, Sheila, our prayers go out to you and everyone else who's lost loved ones, especially this very year. Are you just hearing the music in the background, somebody say? Should I turn it down? Alexa, pause.
Yeah.
You all are going to bed early. Well, Arlene, I'd like to say that, but...
Not really.
Tonight we're going to bed late. It's been dark since 5:30. And something in my little brain, when it gets dark outside and I can't see out the windows anymore, my brain says it's nighttime. And my brain says it's bedtime. And I'll look up and I'm like, it's late. And it'll be 6:30, 7 o'clock. This new time. I didn't think it would bother me this year. I really had high hopes that I just flip right over an hour and go on.
What was it, about 2 weeks ago or so when it's cold? I thought it was 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Mama gets even more. Mama gets even more into it than me. In fact, I picked the phone up the other night to call somebody. Well, I did call somebody, and she heard me dial, and she heard it ringing, and she said, "Who are you calling?" And I told her who I was calling, and she said, "It's late." I said, "Mother, it's 15 to 7. It wasn't late at all, but Mama really had it in her head.
I thought it was, though.
She thought I was calling somebody at 10:30.
Your daddy would get busy and think about that and call him. It's 10:30.
Daddy had no time. It didn't matter what time it was. He's called people 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning before. Just not because he's trying to be mean. He just had on his mind he was wide awake watching TV and he had to pick up the phone. Forget.
What's that saying? If I'm awake, everybody should be awake.
Somebody will call you and they'll say, "Did I wake you up?" And I said, "No, it wasn't you. It was the phone ringing." This is perfect, Mama.
Yeah. I could eat another whole one. I better not, though.
Well, you do what you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Check your sugar.
This is the taste I've been waiting for.
We outdid ourselves at Christmas. I done the pickle one. I done the ham and cheese one. We had so many snacks, so much candy. My aunt brought stuff. It was just desserts, just tons of goodies. And Mama said, "You gonna make that other cheese ball?" And I said, "That's yours. I'm making." She said, "Well, just wait. We'll do it New Year's. We got so much now." So it was her idea to wait. I'm glad you did because this one's even more special.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And then my nephew brought
Oh my goodness.
cheesecakes, 2 of them.
And not only that, he brought a whole container of fudges.
Different.
And I'm not talking about peanut butter and chocolate. In fact, peanut butter and chocolate wasn't one of the choices. But banana and strawberry and raspberry and grape and
almond
and maple and
I can't think of them all.
I can't even think of all the selection. There was raspberry and then there was
I know raspberry and grape, he said. Banana.
Tons of flavors of fudge.
There's all. They was pink ones and red ones and
Them yellow ones. Bananas. It's 8:53.
ooh.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll have her, y'all know who I'm talking about, set us a countdown clock in a few minutes. And then we'll know exactly when it happens. And we're going to count down for 9 p.m. New Year. Now, we all know that technically it's not quite there.
Getting close.
But our brains and our minds can go ahead and think it because there ain't nothing much different going to happen in 3 more hours. And if we want to be asleep, and some of us, like I said, we don't have a choice. We're going to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do, we'll have the New Year's done. And if you want to wake up at midnight and welcome it in, that's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're like Mama, you'll be awake anyway. She'll get to do it twice.
I know it. I'll be doubled for the New Year's.
Do y'all think you're going to have trouble with 26? Meaning getting used to it like I started to say writing checks, but you're like, writing checks, John, nobody does that anymore.
I do.
But dating things, are you going to have trouble getting that 26 on there? I didn't have any trouble last year for some reason. Just my mind was ready to flip. Some years I have a lot of trouble with it, and some years I have no trouble with it. I use dates every day at work. So I'm sure next week I'll find out. I'll be oh, it's 26, not 25. It's something changing it.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of the time changing, I said this time change has been hard. I looked it up today. The time changes March the 8th.
Ooh.
So we're getting ready to go into January, February. So just about 8 more weeks. And it'll be time to change them clocks again. And y'all know what it means when we change time on that end. Daylight.
Ooh.
It'll be dark. It'll be daylight to 9:30 again here before long, and it'll be nice. I like the early evenings, but this time been different a little bit. It hit a little different.
Because you're a little older is what it is.
You think, Mama?
Yeah. Age has a lot to do with everything.
I think, yeah, and I think things have changed a little bit. Usually I don't pay attention to it as much. I don't know. I guess I'm just tired earlier.
You work long hours, so that makes a difference too.
Yeah, I think that may be it. It's not as long. And probably there's something called your circadian rhythm. And there's seasonal affective disorder where you don't get enough sunlight. Vitamin D deficiency where you don't get enough sunlight. So there's all kinds of things it could be.
Your daddy said it. Honey, he had to drive so far to work that he got up. He left in dark and come back in dark, and he did.
You never get to see the farm in daylight, he said, in the winter. He did on the weekends and stuff, but it was harder.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year, Anna.
Happy New Year's.
That's beautiful, Mama. This outfit, Mama's all decked out.
I celebrating the New Year's. You said we was going to have a party, so I dressed for a party.
Murphy says they really enjoy celebrating at 9 instead of midnight. Let's do it again next year. Murphy, we Lord willing, we will. This is about our 5th year, I want to think. Our 5th Early Bird Special. We did it the first year, and we filmed.
If you was on here and I got choked, that was our first live.
On a grape. And I just gave the PSA, the public service announcement. If you have small children or elderly people, cut these grapes in half because they can be dangerous. We're doing grape salad. There's an old saying, if you eat 12 grapes at midnight, it sets you up for a grape a month for good luck. Just some of them old sayings. So we had grape salad that year. And Mama got a little choked, and she wouldn't cough in front. She didn't want y'all to know that she could cough. And I looked over, I said, "Are you okay?" And she kind of went, and I could tell she was breathing.
Not good.
And I said, "Well, step over there and cough that up." So she stepped in the other room, and I heard her cough it up. She come in and she said, "Oh, I'm okay now. Couldn't get it to go up, couldn't get it to go down." And now she has that trouble with a lot of stuff, but it don't choke her. It don't keep her airway cut off. But, it's 8:59. Alexa, set a countdown to 9 p.m. Mama, you let it slip up on us. Get your glasses on if you have them.
Happy New Year.
Get your glasses on. And, I gotta get the big... It almost caught us. See, what a good... 8:59, folks. This is exciting.
Is it
It's not yet. She's supposed to be going to count it.
She ain't.
10, 9, there it is. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! And there it is. That's the big drop, the big ball drop. Woo! Look at all that. Alexa, stop. Woo! Happy New Year! 2026. The ball's going back up. They don't do that in New York. Happy New Year! We've done it again, folks. We got the jump on the whole world. I bet nobody else is doing a 9 p.m. New Year.
No, I bet they're not.
Just here on Coffee Time. Folks, whenever you welcome in the new year, make it a special one. I wish you all blessings and joy throughout the new year. and just hope that it's a good new year for all of us. We really do. And Lord willing, and we're all here next year, we'll try to do it again. Thank you for joining us for our early bird Happy New Year.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Now, y'all go on to bed, and tomorrow, when people are saying how they watched the ball drop, you say, yeah, I saw the ball drop. And they're going to be so impressed with you.
And they saw it go back up.
They're going to be so impressed that you stand up for the big ball drop. We've used this same ball for years. Look at that. Now that's birdie. It ain't crystals, but it's a pretty ball drop. Oh, we just love to be with y'all and love to have fun. Love, love, love our times and that we can see comments. Yeah, Rita, I start yawning too when it gets dark. What's wrong with us? Hey, Angela Britt.
Hey, Angela.
Did you forget your ham and pickles? No, Angela, we didn't forget them.
Tell the truth, we ain't on them.
There's about 4 left over here on the plate. And we didn't make any more because, they're dill pickles and they're salty and we're supposed to be on low sodium. But we've just cheated all over the place tonight, not just with chicken either. And if you know us, you know we use cheating chicken sometimes. But that's what we did during those 2 hours, Angela. We ate around on some ham
We
rolls.
snapped on them.
Talked on the phone with my aunt. Talked on the phone with my other aunt. Talked on the phone with family. We got a very sick family member, Miss Teresa. Remember her in prayer.
Yes.
And we got caught up on that, and we sat here, and me and Mama just was going to eat 1 or 2. And there's only 3 left. 4.
I ate the most of them, I'll have to say that.
You eat all you want, Mama.
I know it.
But no, we didn't forget them. We eat them. I didn't want to eat no more of them. That's the reason I didn't eat much of this. I don't want much sodium and all that going on. Good evening, Mom and John. Happy New Year. Many blessings. Yes, Sandy.
Yeah.
Same to you. What kind of mug is Mama drinking out of? Well, Darla, it's a specialty.
It's a Snoopy cup.
Miss Sarah sent that to us. She sent Mama that pup, and she sent me this pup. And I swear, I'm going to tell you, I believe they've copied that looks just like my Oliver. That's the way he looks when he howls at sirens. And so I call this my pup cup. I love it.
He was howling this evening, but way before dark.
It says I can't read it upside down backwards. Every snack you make, every meal you bake, every bite you take. Then on this it says, I'll be watching you. That's true with Oliver too. But now that looks like his little silhouette on there if I ever seen it. I love this cup, Miss Sarah. I've been drinking out of it about every day since I opened it.
You have every day.
I like it. Happy New Year, Paula. Praying for all here to have a blessed New Year. Yes, is that Demeta, Demeta? Yes, we're praying for everybody to have a happy New Year. Did you all match alike on purpose? Story, we hardly ever plan anything, but a lot of times we'll match up.
Burton did. I guess we are. I wasn't even paying any attention.
Mama's always always seasonal and dressed to the nines of whatever it is.
You said it's a party, so I thought I'd dress up like a
I
party.
do try to wear fall colors on Thanksgiving. I've got a fall shirt or 2. I do try to wear something that looks like a Christmas ribbon on Christmas. And the rest of the time is just my uniform. And I call it my uniform because that's what I wear every day. My rule is I'm not into fashion or anything. I just want it clean and pressed. If it's hanging in my closet, and if it's had an iron run over it, then I'm going to wear it. If I wore it yesterday, maybe last night it's in the washer and the iron. I have done that before. Wore the same shirt 2 days in a row and didn't realize it and thought, well, I don't know. I remember wearing this not long ago.
I know what we forgot to do is blow out.
Oh, Mama.
Johnny, help
We
me.
love a lot of good noise, too.
This one don't make noise enough. Yeah, it
We should have...
does.
We should have done that at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's the reason we're not party people. Well, I'll save this. I'll take this to bed. And if I wake up at midnight, Mama, you'll hear me.
Oh.
That's not what you'll hear, too. No, mercy.
A good time. I hope everybody enjoys stuff.
I hope people...
Hope this year's full of peace and health and happiness.
I hope people get as much comfort out of little plain old simple things as I do. This has been our tradition. I wouldn't want anything any more, you know. We've got friends and we do stuff, but after I go through Thanksgiving and Christmas and getting ready for holidays, it seems like New Year's is just a good day and a good time to settle back. Just everybody go to your homes and find some peace and joy. Just the simple things. I love Sunday afternoons. Sunday mornings here is usually a hectic time. Trying to get Sunday school highlights, I'll enjoy it. I love it. But doing Sunday school highlights, it takes a little time to get all that pulled together. But trying to get a little bite of breakfast and trying to get ready for church. And then I teach Sunday school at church, so I do it twice. I do it here, then I go there and do it. But Sunday afternoon, Sunday, you know, Sunday
It's
school.
the unwind time.
We unwind. We go for a ride in the summer or the spring because Mama likes to nose around and see if anybody's put up a fence or put some new flowers out.
Got some fancy flower pots I like.
Mm-hmm. Mama says it's an obligation. If people spend money to
That's
fix their
right.
porches up,
And
hang wreaths,
and their yards.
and their yards, it's our obligation as neighbors, good neighbors, to ride around and gawk at it and go, ooh, oh.
And if you see them out or talk to them.
And you
tell
say,
them how
boy, your house looked pretty. We rode by there Sunday.
Yeah, it is your obligation to let them know they're doing a
You
good
convince
job.
me, Mama. I do it all the time. Like I saw your porch. Those flowers are beautiful. You know, I try to tell people. Because Mama's convinced me. If they do all that trouble, they want people to gawk at it.
They don't do it just to be working. They want to fix it up pretty.
And she's convinced me.
That's right.
Somebody asked, when do we take down trees? Well, pretty much after tomorrow, game on. They could come down slowly. Mama might get Heather up
Just
here.
going how I feel and what I want to do. I'm no rush to do it. I take it at my own pace.
In the next few weeks, they'll start coming down. Some of them will come very quickly. Some of them will take a little more time. I know what order they come down usually. Usually, they come down kind of the same order they go up.
Yeah.
These kitchen ones will come down first. Because really they're kind of, you know, in the way a little bit. They're not in the way, like you can walk around them, but it's not the norm. The ones in the bathrooms will come down. The one in the dining room will come down because Mama wants her dining room put back in order. All the Christmas stuff will come out there. And then she'll wait to the sun porch. Those are the last ones to come down. But Heather will come and help her probably. I'll help her take them down. I don't care to take them down.
It's not hard to take them down. You get your totes and your bin things all up and ready and you get it.
They break me out.
Yeah, you can't get in them much.
I can take ornaments out, but if I put my arm down in a tree, my whole arm, I did it before Christmas, and my hand was red all the way down. Heather said, what have you done to your hand? I said, I touched a tree. She said, well, don't touch them again because that looks serious. And I said, it's not near as serious as it looks.
But it itched and bothered you though.
Yeah, it's just an irritation. When you're allergic to it,
Everything under the sun, including the sun.
allergic.
You
It's
know,
the one of the medicines I take says stay out of the
But
sun.
you've always been allergic to the sun.
But I've always been allergic to Christmas trees. I remember when I was little, they'd break me out. but I'd still put 1,000 icicles on them.
You didn't touch them. You take handfuls and throw them.
I was allergic, Mama. I had to throw them.
Oh, no, you just love throwing them. And then you'd say, ain't that so pretty? Ain't that so pretty?
Mama's got, Heather said she had 20 trees.
My friends up here today said, I know there's more than 20 in here.
But we do have all the stuff off the counter. I said, Mama.
Oh, we took it off for Christmas.
I said, Mama, would it offend you if we just left this island clear for about a week or two? And she said, not at all. It's been piled up forever. And it was piled up with Christmas decorations, but I couldn't even get you on a seat. Y'all right there. We had a big runner down through here. And so we've not had anything on it all week except salt and pepper and a little tray of napkins. And it's been nice in the moment.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be time for you to redecorate it.
No, they ain't nothing much major. I've liked it so good, but it sure don't look it right now. We've got cracker boxes and plates.
And this old New Year's stuff.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do tomorrow? We're going to make some kind of one, I'm thinking, unless Mama she may get up in the morning and decide against it, but I'm thinking I wanted to do a one pot wonder for New Year's this year. Instead of, we usually do like a piece of ham, a piece of hog jaw or pork chops will work. We got pork chops. But it's just a piece of pork, and cabbage, black-eyed peas, and cornbread. And we usually just fix those individually and put it on our plate and eat it and go. Mama don't care for black-eyed peas, but she will eat them in something. But I think we're going to use some Conecuh sausage that they sent us and put it in a pot and some black-eyed peas. If I can find some Margaret Holmes or some Glory turnip greens, but at least I got cabbage, I think, don't we?
Yeah.
I'll cut up some fresh cabbage and put it in there and have it in the stew. One of y'all said Hoppin' John's, and that would be good if I could find some. I think our dollar store has it, but I'd have to go get it.
They might be closed tomorrow.
Probably are. And
I feel like I still got those glasses on. I know I ain't, but they feel like they still on me.
and then I'll put all that in one pot, almost like a gumbo, and serve that up and see if we like it. I think that'd be good with cornbread. And some hot sauce for me.
Not for me.
I just think instead of trying to just do cabbage which I love fried cabbage and butter.
I can eat fried cabbage. That's the reason I don't want to know about putting the peas in with my cabbage.
We gotta work them in somewhere, Mama.
I know it.
Some of y'all gave me some good suggestions with peas. And maybe some tomatoes in that would be good. What y'all
What
think?
did they say? Peas and...
Somebody said...
I forgot. I was going to say it might be good.
I'll go back and look at the comments. Did y'all match your like on pro? I think I've cut frozen up. We are not spring chickens and roosters. No, we're not, Preston. I'm going to bed. Just as soon as we finish up here, I'm going to go in there and lay down and watch a TV show. Something on the Fire Stick thing or whatever it's called. And Swift. Swamp soup would be good.
What's swamp soup?
Well, I've seen Miranda from Keep It Classy makes that all the time. And I guess that's kind of the thing I was going for, but I probably wasn't going to do exactly. But just kind of put it on one pot and let it simmer and see how good it is. I like black-eyed peas. Mama says it tastes like dirt.
I've been in the mountains all my life. When I was little, we played in the mountains and everything. But you know how those trees and stuff rot and make the dirt and stuff, that smell, I think of when I eat black-eyed peas. I think of that smell of that dirt.
I like them. I love cabbage. I do too, Dorian. Black-eyed peas over rice. That's what somebody
That
said.
was what it said.
Dana, thank you for reminding me. That would be good to put in that. There you go. I'll put a little rice in it. That would be good, and it would be kind of like the gumbo thing. You're in Tennessee, right? Yep, Donna, we're in Tennessee. I love cabbage. Cornbread and swamp soup, turnip soup. Yeah, Davy, that would be good. The black eyed peas on their own. Mary, you like that better? I can't do black eyed peas. Don't like the flavor. Heather,
Yeah,
Mama
I don't like
either.
the flavor. Ooh.
Happy New Year. What? Separate. Pork chops, cabbage, black eyed peas, and cornbread. So you'll just do your separate center. We always have.
Yeah.
We always have. Our snacks tonight, Joella, we made ham, cream cheese, and dill pickles earlier.
Ham roll-ups.
Ham roll-ups. We just made 2, and we ended up eating them. Except for 4 pieces laying over here. And then we've made Little Smokies, and we made Mama's favorite hot pepper jelly cheese log or cheese ball. And that's all we had tonight. I fixed corned beef, potatoes, carrots. That sounds good, Dixie. Happy New Year, John and Mama. Happy New Year, Deborah.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's to both of you. Happy New Year's to you both from Langridge, Kentucky. Patsy, I don't know where that is, but it's probably close. Howdy from cold Ohio, brr.
Oh.
Marcia, it's cold here. It's 40. I guess that ain't as cold as it has been. Happy
No.
New Year, guys. Love y'all. Gage, we love you too. What part of Tennessee, John? We're on the northern border of Tennessee on I-75 there, and we're almost in Kentucky. In fact, part of our town is considered in Kentucky. So we're very familiar with southeastern Kentucky and northeastern Tennessee. I like canned black eyed peas better than the dried ones. Yeah, ours aren't dried, Mary. We're just going to use canned.
Yeah.
We put a little bacon grease in them. We put a little butter. Is there something else you can put in them that'll bring them to a new flavor profile? Hog jaw pork tenderloin. That's what we do, Deb. We do some kind of pork. Sometimes we've been teetotalers and we get the hog jaw. But it's harder to find around here.
My daddy loved the hog jaws, but a lot of times I'd have to go to Knoxville to get it for him.
You can find it here, a little chunk of it, but probably the stores are full of it today. We would have had a good opportunity to get some. Happy 2026.
Yeah. It'll be.
It's between Louisville and Cincinnati. Okay, Patsy.
Well.
My brother lives in Corbin. Oh, Patsy. Corbin's kind of like our hometown. That's where we doctor. That's where we go to shop. That's where our Kroger is. That's Corbin. We use it like a hometown for us. Happy New Year from South Carolina. Hey, Jan. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to everybody.
Charles, how are you? Happy New Year. Love y'all. Karen, we love you too. Happy New Year from Mount Sterling. I know where that is. Black eyed pea salad. Now that was another thing Tina I looked at was black eyed pea salad. It looks good. It's got a vinaigrette on it.
What was it you said? Black eyed pea caviar or something?
That is cowboy caviar and something else they call it. It's got tomatoes and corn and black eyed peas and a vinaigrette, and you stir it. That looked good. Ham bone and peas, yeah. Oh, here's Marilyn says the opposite. She says she likes the dried ones cooked. Don't use the cans. Now, Marilyn, I've never made them, so I don't have an opinion on that side of it. No. But I guess we didn't care enough for them that I wanted to put a lot of time into them. The only time I remember us ever having was New Year's. But I like them okay. Happy New Year from Alabama. Roll Tide. Hey, Brenda. I like black beans, too. A lot of people don't like black beans, the flavor of them, but I do. We're having ham and cabbage tomorrow. Joyce, that'll probably keep it safe. You'll have your green, you'll have your ham, your
we've got ham in there. We could mix it.
We could do ham. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a little salt, Mama.
Well,
add some chopped onions. That was another thing, Deanna. Mama, you make a note. Somebody told me the other day put chopped onions in them. There you
And
go.
the black-eyed
In the
peas.
black-eyed peas. Hello from the birthplace of Pepsi Cola, Mike Owens. Is that Corbin? They've got a big Pepsi place in there.
I don't believe it's the birthplace.
Probably not. My son makes cornbread and puts some honey in it. Delicious. Paige, we buy Krusty's.
Crust.
Starts with a K. It's a brand, and they have a honey cornbread that we love.
Yeah, mix.
Never done it homemade though. Cowboy caviar is good, Anita. Does it have black beans? Am I saying that right? Cowboy caviar, Brandy says, yep. I sent a recipe for that, and I thought that'd be a good way to slip in some black beans. Nashville bash and Nashville time.
Black-eyed peas.
Kathy, no, I'm not. I've lived in Nashville, but I never did go downtown to any of the. I wasn't there on holidays. I would come home. Pork roast, sauerkraut, smoked sausage, black-eyed peas, mashed potatoes, and cornbread.
Ooh.
Dorothy Lamb, you're showing off. That's a feast. Pork chops and stewed potatoes. Ooh, stewed potatoes and pork chops would be good. My dad always puts dried black-eyed peas cooked in the crock pot all night with hog jowl. Dang, I bet that is good. We're having a little Smokies in barbecue sauce, buffalo chicken dip, and queso and chips. Tori, that sounds good too. Now, I've said this before, I almost feel like I have to. Mom and I don't believe in luck. You know, we believe in blessings, and we believe they come from God. We don't believe if we eat cabbage, we'll have money. We don't believe if we eat grapes, we'll have good luck every month. That is not really what we do it for. I do it like I do biscuits and gravy. I do it like I do a lot of things in the South. It's just tradition. And that's a traditional Southern, for whatever reason they do it. There's all kinds of things. My granny used to get mad at her neighbor. There's an old saying, if a man visits you, now I'm not saying this is my views or my opinions, okay? I'm just telling you some old Southern stuff. If a man crosses your threshold first in the new year, it was lucky. But if a woman crossed your threshold first, you wouldn't be lucky. Granny's neighbor, the woman, would come to Granny's house every New Year's morning and say, get Caleb to come over to the house and cross my threshold. I want good luck. And Granny said, she'd come every time and cross my threshold first. She said, I shouldn't send him over there. And that's just how funny it is. But Granny told that story 100 times, of how that woman would come over to her house. So Granny would send her husband over and give her good luck. But she would mess Granny's up by coming over. But Granny didn't believe in it anyway, so she just laughed about it. But yeah, it's just funny stuff like that. I've heard if you wash clothes on... Now, Granny used to say if you wash clothes on New Year's Day or clean house, you'll be doing it all year long.
You do it anyway.
But then I heard someone here say it meant you wash somebody out of your life.
Oh, I never heard that.
For that year. I never heard of that either. But Granny always said, don't be washing clothes. And Granny would work all day long today, getting everything washed up and clean. Get your house clean, because you don't want to take your dirty problems into the new year, should say. So the house was clean. Laundry was done, because you didn't want to do none of that foolishness on New Year's Day. So there's all kinds of old, and if you know something else, share it with us, because I love to read about it.
I like that about washing somebody out of life. I never heard it before.
I never had either. I only use one can in the recipe I sent for you. Patty, okay, you sent us a recipe? Good, thank you. Hey, Becky Hoover, how are you? Also has cancer 4th stage. Lung cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Donna, sending prayers. Happy blessed New Year from Letha Springs, Georgia. Hey, Joanne. Smoked ham hocks and your black-eyed peas with a little chicken broth. Sharon, somebody else told me to use chicken broth. Somebody else did tell me that.
Well, I got chicken broth. I'll put something in them.
Fresh dried black-eyed peas are the best. Cassandra, it's too late for me this year, but I may look into that for next year and cook up some. We don't have no dried black-eyed peas.
I don't know.
Hey, Amanda. Yes, onion and garlic with some sugar. Oh, Karen Underwood, thank you. So, just a sprinkle of sugar, onion and garlic.
In the black-eyed peas, that would change them, yeah.
Mama's on your side now. You put sugar in it. She said, we'll sweeten them things up and I might be able to eat them.
Well, the onion and garlic.
Happy New Year from Beckley, West Virginia. Mama stopped on her Five Foes tour. Did you go to Beckley, Mama?
I went to West Virginia. I don't remember all the places we
Caleb
went.
says it's a stop. I use can, but I rinse them. Oh, Susan. Kind of like black beans. So you rinse the... Mama, let's try that tomorrow.
That's what we'll do. Get some of that flavor.
So you rinse them. Susan, we could rinse them, put a little garlic and some little sugar in them. Well, they may start... Well, we may start having them every week. Y'all will get black-eyed peas on our usual rotation. Cabbage, fried taters, and pork steak. Now, I could go for some fried taters.
Oh, I ain't had no fried taters in a while. I'm ready
Happy
for
New
'em.
Year's. That sounds good, Juanita. I'm not putting sugar in my black-eyed peas. Debbie, you don't think you'd like it? Happy birthday, April. Nashville Bash is on CBS. Oh, okay, Kathy. I'll look at that. Black-eyed peas and peas patties.
Make it like
peas.
pinto bean patties.
That would probably be good. I ate a different pea that I like, purple whole peas. Deborah, I hear them all the time, but it's not a common thing around here. I'd like to get some. Are you on every evening, Patty? Yeah. We usually around 6 or so. Now, Patty, we'll do different things. Sometimes we cook. Sometimes we snack. Sometimes we'll eat a bologna sandwich and we'll just sit here and talk. Coffee time, as the name kind of... I didn't start out cooking any. It wasn't even meant to be a cooking show. It was just chat. It was just talking, telling stories, and that was just something I was going to do, and I figured I'd just get a little local thing going. I didn't realize it was going to go. I didn't plan on it. But during the pandemic, I showed how to make a scrambled egg sandwich in the microwave for kids. I thought kids are going to be home from school, and, just spray a little Pam in a Corelle bowl, crack an egg, scramble it up, 1 minute. You got a round sandwich you put on a piece of bread. And when I showed that, people started saying, show us something else. So we started cooking. Mama wouldn't even come on. Mama would literally go into another room when I'd start filming. And I bribed her one day into making no-bake cookies. I said, Mama, I can't make them. I need them for work. It'd be a great opportunity to video it. And I'd like to learn how to make them so maybe I can video it and watch it. I'll do this one thing, but that's it. And I'm not getting back on there no more.
Don't you dare ask me again.
Don't you ask me after today. So she made the cookies, and everybody just loved her. And she said they wasn't going to hate her. And she started, and I said, why don't you kind of just sit here? You had to slowly work her in. And it used to be called Coffee Time with John. And then it took us forever to get the name changed because by then we had so many followers, Facebook wouldn't let me just change the name. And I wanted to call it, and people said, why's your name first, John? Why don't you put Mama? I tried to get it to just be Coffee Time with Mama and John. They wouldn't go for that. And I said, if I just add her on at the end, Coffee Time with John and Mama, they accepted that. That's the one they accepted. So we switched it, and it took forever. But anyhow, I don't know if they're that strict on the name change, because I see people change their names more now. So I don't know. And once you monetize and you go through the process and you get so many followers, I guess it keeps people from following you, then you change your name to something they wouldn't want to follow. So I don't know. But that's what it was. So we don't always do cooking, and we're trying to cut back on carbs and sugar and salt and anything that tastes good.
Yeah, don't leave much left to eat.
But we do have to eat, and we do try to cook a little healthier, and we're trying to do a few things. So we will still be cooking, Lord willing. And we still use a lot of Southern cooked stuff. But sometimes we'll get on here and just chat, because we love to sit and talk with y'all. We're not fancy.
I call it a visit.
It's a visit. I have never edited a video. Don't know how. I have never, done all the fancy stuff, the words. I see creators. My friends come over here and do amazing things. And I'm like, oh gosh. Even that talking over business where they just show their hands and they'll fix something and then they talk over it and tell what they did. I can't do that. So what you get with us is real.
It just does.
And we barely can just push this button, start and finish. And just, so whatever you see here is real. Mama dropped a whole bowl of peas on the floor one day.
Oh, it was blueberries.
Blueberries.
A whole container of blueberries.
And
they went everywhere, all over
so
the
I said, why
kitchen.
didn't you edit that out? And I said, I don't know how to edit nothing out. So
And that's just life, part of it. You're gonna
yeah, we
like
show
it.
the good, the bad, and the ugly. We burnt stuff. And if we mess up on just like this tonight, I told you I'll put it in the refrigerator and then cut it in 2 logs. It didn't cut even after 2 hours in the refrigerator. So we just come clean and tell you, it didn't set up.
It's life.
I want you to know what you're getting into. If I tell you to make something, and then I tell you it's going to work out, and it don't, why would I hide that from you? So we come clean. Oh, did y'all see my first cheese ball made like early on? It was just turned into a dip. Because it didn't drain the pineapples. I didn't remember draining. I just thought I just took a fork and kind of shook the juice off it. No, they need drained. Mama pressed them through for Christmas, she pressed them through a tea sieve and they worked. But I want to tell you all the truth. Don't want you to waste your money or your time.
Made a good deal.
It made a good dip. But you really need to drain them pineapples. And if I do it next year, y'all remind me. Onions well, some of y'all will. Are you eating cornbread salad? Oh, Jeannie Love. You're talking about where you layer it with cornbread and you put ranch and pinto beans and pea. I love that. Cornbread salad. I've got videos on here of making it. That's how I can make mine in the crock pot, April says. Gumbo. Yeah, that would be good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Michelle, how are you? And a can of Rotel. That would be good in it, KC. Mama don't like the heat, but I can see how that would help with the other flavors. Cabbage with pork chops. Yeah, that would be good. We got pork chops already made. It's about tradition for me. Me too, Monica. I don't believe in what my dad just did. Tradition. Yeah, Dana, that's what we are too. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you for these stars, Debbie. Yours are so sweet. We appreciate stars and all that, but right over here, these little free things, those are just wonderful. Wonderful. Thumbs up and smiley faces. You don't have to spend one dime to ever watch me and Mama.
Oh, no.
I have a new England boiled dinner. Oh, Brenda, fancy. Prayers to you, Donna Castina. Is Donna the one that had the cancer?
Yeah.
Sent 20 stars. Patsy, thank you. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Debbie. All right, folks. It's 9:35. We've killed another 35 minutes into this new year.
Oh,
And some of y'all probably want to go to bed. I promised you we'd get this done so you can get in the bed.
buddies and my brother-in-law would say, we better go to bed, honey. They're probably wanting to go home.
Yeah. Jokingly, he'd say, like if it got late, he'd say, whew, honey, we better go to bed. These people might want to go home. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right, folks. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
If you stay up for the second one, enjoy it too.
I can't even blow it good.
Mama stole my horn.
No, you pushed it down there.
Okay. I think we've had enough of that. Anyway, Happy New Year's, y'all. Have a great night, and tomorrow we'll be back on here and we'll show you what we decided to do with them black eyed peas, and we'll tell you what we did. And Mama will tell you if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that? She's terribly honest, folks. Terribly honest. All right, Mama. You get to bed and get you a good night's sleep. She'll be up half the night. I won't. She will.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. And happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye, y'all.